of our core chicks still needs to lay an egg, so I brought the eggs in from the other coop that the others laid and put them in there. And now I'm trying to get her to lay an egg. I'm pretty sure she has not yet. I know Miss Cloud did because hers broke in my hand. I'm pretty sure that Phoenix did because I have a light colored egg. And then I have a smaller dark egg, and I have a feeling that that's Trinity's. So at least she's checking it out. Hi, Phoenix. Honey, you don't want to go in there. You want to go check it out? Okay, you go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, sure, go ahead. And there she goes. You gonna lay an egg? Huh? You gonna lay an egg? What are you doing? Yeah, the door's swinging shut because of the wind. You want to come out? So this is what it looks like from this angle. So you see the new chicken run is butted up right up against this opening rather than using the tunnel. And look at them. They're underneath the coop over there in the shade already. So I'm trying to picture 6 more chickens in here. I put some screws into the perches, as you can see, and then I took this board and propped it up. So basically what I'm doing is I'm preventing the hens from perching or roosting over there. And the reason is that way when let's say they're laying right here and the droppings go right there, they at least don't go directly in front of the nesting box. Now, of course, there'll be pine shavings in here probably. I mean, I could just let the poop fall and then scrape it out, which I might do, especially in the summer since it's so freaking hot. But, you know, if it doesn't fall in front of it, there's less chance of it being tracked in, I hope. So I have the nesting boxes set up. The PK has decided she wants to lay an egg in this corner here. I tried stopping her twice, and finally I'm just giving up. I don't want her to get like a stuck egg or get sick. So she's just been scratching in this corner and sitting down. So I put some straw here. As you can see, this is where she wants to lay her egg. What? Just sit down and let it happen. I know, this isn't where you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it behind me. That would be a lot better. But I'll just do it. So I think she's just a little stressed, you know, move the coop, different environment, not enough room. PK, what are you doing? Come here. I think she sees the other coop. Let's see if she goes over there. Sure enough, that's what she's doing. Well, come over here. Like, no, I don't want to lay an egg in that new coop. Go on in. Go ahead. Go ahead. So I want to lay an egg in my usual place. So this should be an adventure, trying to get them to lay an egg in the new place. Yeah, the door's open. And there she goes. Let me see here. It's just me. She just squawked at me. It's just me. Get in the spot that actually still has straw. She's like, this is BS. The other one has straw in it. It does. This is what happens when you don't lay an egg early in the day. So I put this board up. See that board right there? To block their view of the old coop, and I'm just going to leave them in there until I know that they've laid their eggs. Whoop! Moving on. Look who found the bale of straw I bought. I let them out of the pen. They're looking around, what do you got for us? And then they're like, oh, a bale of straw. Thank you. Trinity is freaking out. They spent the night in the coop. I'm watching her pace back and forth and back and forth. She's trying to get to this coop. So I'm going to put her up into the new coop and just shut the door. And maybe that'll do it. Okay. All right, I'm going to get you, Trinity. No. Go down there and lay your egg. She went running down there like she was going to go. She went and looked at them and apparently rejected them. It's like, those are the only nesting boxes you have. Here's where I voice my frustrations. I'm so frustrated. The chicks are not doing the same or as well as these did when they were chicks. They're not eating, and then they are eating. They're not drinking, and then they are drinking. Their crops are completely empty, but then they eat a little bit. Trinity is neurotic. Look at her. She needs to lay an egg desperately, but she won't go upstairs and lay an egg. She's trying to get to the other coop. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to let you go to the other coop. No, because can you imagine me having to come out here and let them out to go in the other coop every day? When I made the decision to buy the new chicks, I also had that little part of me that was like, you know what? Maybe we should put this off another year. Maybe we should put off getting another coop, put off me getting more chicks, and just have one more year of just these hens. But then, everybody's freaking out about chickens and eggs, and the chickens can live a long time. If I have one flock and they over time, they die over time. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll get them now. So we spent all this money on this beautiful coop, which I love. Spent time and had people come and help us move that. The chicks I don't know what's going on with them. And now these guys are freaked out and stressed out, and I don't know if they're going to get sick. I don't know if they'll lay eggs properly. Trinity is already paranoid, and look at her. She's now turning into schizophrenic. She's trapped there. How are you going to get out of that? Well, go the other way. Just tell Trinity to move her ass. Hi, Miss Cloud. Are you going to be weird? Huh? Everybody laid an egg yesterday, although hers broke in my hand. That was pretty cool. I think it's her way of getting an egg. It is, isn't it? Because I broke it into a bowl and I gave it to you. Go up. Go up there and lay an egg. See, she's running to try and find the other coop. Where are my nesting boxes? Oh, for the love of Pete. There she goes. She's sitting down. She's like, fine, I gotta get this thing out of me. Okay. Now that is Miss Cloud, because unfortunately she's locked in there too. Oh, she doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Again, it's not quite as wide. No, Trinity, I'm not letting you out. Yeah, I know. She said, what is this, a peep show? No, it's not a peep show. I'm just making sure you do your thing. See how Trinity's in that box? Miss Cloud's just kind of slowly looking at her. Like, oh. So my hope is Trinity will, number one, stay in there and lay an egg, because she's frantic about it. And number two, Miss Cloud will see her do it and follow suit. Now, I don't know why whoever's doing that is doing that, since no one has laid an egg yet. Did you lay an egg somewhere? Look what you did, PK. It was all nice and quiet in there. You two are next. You know, you're not supposed to go in there and just dig things around. But this is straw. Yeah, it's a nesting box, not a place to play. Trinity, bad girl. What are you doing? No, that's not what that is. Get out of there. There's nothing. It's a nesting box. Trinity. Trinity. Stop being bad. That's a bad chicken. Nesting box. Okay, she's just being a turd. Isn't this a fun video? So what have I gotten done in the last, 3 days now? Well, we have the perches in place. Today, I came back in here and took out a couple of the screws and put these further apart. Now, I did drill new holes for this board. Now it's at a steeper angle and more of the window is showing. There's that board that I put in. It is a 4x4 board with a piece of 2x2 screwed into the top as the ledge. It basically brought this nesting box forward, 4 inches, including that ledge. And at least 3 of them laid eggs. It took a lot. It took a lot. Look what Michael and I did. We had this extra board material. And I was like, you know what? It would be nice if my compost area looked nicer, was more organized, and I could actually separate the piles better. So this looks great. Here are all the logs that I was using as the border before. So this is my pile number 1, the hot pile. Pile number 2, which is the in-between pile, and I don't have anything there right now. And this is my mostly finished dirt. So this is 4 feet by 4 feet, because that was the size board we had. And they're 2.5 feet tall. So this is pretty good. Yeah, isn't it great? They love it. Now I put those logs in the corner, not as a support system at all. What those are, believe it or not, are safe spaces for bugs and spiders. So as the summer progresses, I'm going to get more and more flies and other insects, and the spiders need a place to kind of hide. And then also when I turn the compost, it won't kill them. Hey, what are you doing? Hi, Phoenix. Doing some more updating. I asked Michael to come out here and help me move these 2 tables that were there. You may recall there was one there and there was one here. And what we've done is move them right along the back and the side of the vegetable garden. If you have some cinder blocks and you're like, what do I do with them? Well, if you set them up like this, you can put your tools in it. Isn't that right? Who is this? Hey. Hey. Oh, yeah, it's Miss Cloud. See how she didn't run away? I was looking at day 21 of these when they were chicks, and the box I had was huge. So as soon as I'm done with them here, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to construct a bigger box for the chicks in there. Even if they're only in there for another maybe 3 weeks or even 2 weeks. It's like they're getting bigger by the second and they need more space. They're colliding into each other and they're fighting because they don't have space. And that's what happens. Although right now, when I looked at them, they're all on the same perch, cuddling up, enjoying each other. I was talking earlier about how, I'm naming the chicks. And, I might change my mind. And it really doesn't matter because they don't know their names. This is Parkour Chick. PK. Hey, Parkour Chick. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come on. No. So I could change her name to Peaches and Cream and she wouldn't know the difference at all. Hey, Peaches and Cream. No, I could name one of the chicks in there Peaches and Cream and just call her PC for short. I'd have PK and PC. Everybody be like, is that for politically correct? I'd be like, no, it's for Peaches and Cream. Duh. I could do that. Think on that. Do you like that weed right there? It's bigger than my chicken. It's because somebody named Jira hasn't pulled it yet. You guys want to come into the jungle? Welcome to the jungle.